welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today we'll be doing some traps and then rallying actually the targets, and actually there'll be a ton of rallies at the end of this as well. I have a ton of clips saved up from when our guild actually moved to a new kingdom. It kind of shows you what happens to those like overlords and the new kingdoms who are always beating up people and never shielding at night and all that, and this is kind of what happens to them if they don't expect a big guild to actually move in overnight and zero them all. But this is a little different. It's not your computer that's actually lagging right now. This is the clip that's lagging. My internet was a little slow at the time. I don't think I was at home. I was kind of recording while I was out, and I guess I'd lost internet, so I was kind of looking like, what's going on with my Wi-Fi? And I guess it must have been the Wi-Fi or something. It just wasn't working, so I just shut the Wi-Fi off, went back into the data, and then got back in here, and the guy had already ported away. So I had capped the guy, told my guild about it. He had ported away, but it was a good thing people in Global had actually seen it. So what happened was the people in Global had posted it. Our guild found him, and then we started the rally on him. So you'll see what happens after this. We're actually going to rally the guy who I capped. So this, what's called RXO, Bokan, I capped his leader. Now that we're going to rally him. This is during KVK if you haven't noticed. Yeah, well, you can obviously tell by the castle, but yeah, that's his gear. He's actually got very decent gear, so depending on how many troops he has, this could be a hard rally, but if he's not a rally trap, it probably isn't what he isn't, because he's actually just porting away, trying to make some space. We were trying to rally him before the, what's called, timer had ended, because we rallied him a couple minutes after we'd actually started, or I had actually capped him, so his fury was actually ticking down at this point, so we were trying to rally him before that. So they're going to basically have to speed up the rally once the rally starts, which will start in about 30 seconds. He is not a rally trap, I believe, so we're going to actually just spam him with some scouts and stuff, so he can't really see what's going to happen in the rally, so he can't switch to the right phalanx. Our guild's actually just going to basically speed up the rally as fast as possible, so you'll see that right here. Here it goes. It's going to speed up almost and hit it almost instantly there. Bam! Hits him. He ports away, I guess, and we obviously burned him. As you can see, his leaders are, the leaders that he captured are walking back, so you can see here he lost 2.1 million troops. Most of those are actually theirs. They're not our losses. You can see the actual might loss too. I'll show you that after this. In the next clip, I'll show you what his might was dropped down to. I still have his leader here, RXO box, and I'm going to keep that basically until he wants to pay a ransom. If they don't want to pay gem ransom, see, he's down to 308 million now after the rally there. So big drop actually for him, and then there goes the shield. So yeah, so we weren't able to get another rally or anything on after him. The shield actually went up. I think those are reinforcements that were coming towards him, but since he's shielded, the reinforcements are not needed. And then his guildmate RXO Kuta, RXO Kuta, he decided to port next to me. He's a little bigger, so the big brother of, or big boy, of the other, of one of his guildmates tried to basically solo me after that. Unfortunately, he ported away and we couldn't rally him, and we didn't find him afterwards. But yeah, I had to get the recorder on because I think he ported next to me. I didn't have the recorder out, so I have to exit out of the game, put the recorder on. By the time I get back on, he's already soloed me, so I didn't get the actual hit on there. But he set 300 plus, or 375,000, mostly tier 4. It was an infantry blast at me. Very decent heroes there, actually. He's got very decent infantry gear, too. But yeah, he was not able to actually do anything to me. I was in infantry phalanx, so he did a little more damage than, let's say, if I was in cav. He would have done nothing if I was in cav. But he basically got through my tier 1, basically, and it's not a huge hit. But yeah, I was trying to get the recorder on. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell them that was going on because I was trying to get it on the recorder. But anyways, I was able to capture him. That's his gear there. He's got some decent infantry gear. It's actually pretty decent infantry gear, some mythic and level 60 champ, and he's got a purple cup and all that stuff, so he's got quite decent gear. This was before familiars, I think, so there's no familiars in this attack. Yeah, this is still a while ago. Anyway, so all right, now I have two other leaders. I have the other guys, and I think I ended up just ransoming them off, or I can't remember what happened here, but yeah, I did end up giving them back at the end, because obviously I can't trap with a bunch of Billy Mike guys or really high guys in my infirmaries because people won't hit you. It's just kind of how it happens. So this is actually some of the rallies. So this is actually the new kingdom we had ported to. We had migrated to this kingdom. They were a smaller kingdom beforehand, so the overlords were like the original overlords and stuff. So a lot of the times they're not expecting a big guild to come in here, so a lot of people are actually unshielded. In big kingdoms, you can't do this at night. You can't go off. You can't go off unshielded because you'll get rallied by someone like Wargear here. So this guy is in his whatever speed up, whatever gear. He's 333 million might. Basically, we're just going around like blind rallying a lot of these people because even if they do cap us, we can always double rally them or whatever afterwards. But a lot of times they're offline. They're not shielded because they're not used to, if they're 300 mil might, you're not used to getting rallied if you're in these smaller kingdoms. So here comes the rally here. It's speeding up and boom, there he goes. Dropped down 50 million might, or no wait, sorry, that wasn't 50. That was someone else I clicked on by accident. Dropped down 30 plus million might. So he obviously lost some troops in that one. Where is it? Yeah, so 900,000. So basically took his leader, killed the whatever it's called million troops he had, or 950,000, depending on what his infirmaries were. I don't think they were very big, so he did end up losing a bunch of troops. The next rally here is going to be on RJ Jet T. He's 250 million might. I guess he had capped stuff. I guess Fennec had tried to solo him. That happens actually a lot. Fennec's really funny. He'll solo anybody. So like anyone under like 300 mil, he's just like, I'm gonna solo him, and then he yols them. But yeah, Fennec. That's Fennec there. He's got very, very good gear actually, and good familiars now and all that. I took a solo hit from him that I do actually have on video, so I will be posting that later. He wasn't in my guild at the time, so he didn't know it was me, so it's kind of funny. He decided to try and solo me. I did end up capping him on that one pretty easily, but that's just because I can cap people like that. But this guy is a 250 mil might. He did end up capping Fennec on the solo attack, so we decided to start rallying him. Well, that's a good way to find out if they have troops or not, because if they have an anti, you don't know, so you just send the solo trap in. Our solo attack, Fennec sends his leader and stuff like that, but it's fine. He doesn't mind actually losing his leader because we'll end up just rallying them afterwards. So he's 250 million might. He's obviously got enough troops to cap Fennec, so this could be a really big hit on him. And boom, Fennec got his leader back down to 217 million might there. So he dropped, was that 33 million might, I guess, on that one. And you can see there, 3.9 million kills. Most of them are probably from the RJ Jet there. Sorry, I don't have all of the reports here because I wasn't actually in the rallies. You don't usually join rallies unless I can take a rally in the kingdom, and I think the kingdom, I wasn't going to be doing that in this kingdom just because there's some bigger guilds as well. So here comes the second rally here. Jojo's going to be going in again. I think, where are we going in this time? We'll see. Here it is. We're going full cav on this one, so obviously he must have been an infantry phalanx on that one, so we lost all his infantry. Now we're going to go cav on him, so the rally's going to be coming in here. He's at 217 million, couple seconds left. We'll see if it hits or he shields. Hopefully he doesn't shield on time. 217 million might on this one. And we'll see what he dropped him, because we blind rallied him the other one too, so obviously we couldn't counter him. Down to 155 million, so that was a big drop on that one. That was, what is it, 60-something million might he dropped on that one, so that's going to be a lot of troops, and I'm pretty sure he's pretty much zeroed at this point. There's Danny going in for a solo there, so he's obviously in soloable range. I'm down to 152 million might now. We'll see if CBD is strong enough. Yep, down to 142 million might. So yeah, he did have some troops actually left up after the after what's called the rally, but these guys they're quite big, so they're able to solo him down here. And we'll see what he actually drops down to completely. He's actually had quite a bit of troops. He's down to 135 million might, so he's already lost over 100 million might in just troops. Here comes war gear in there. I think they're trying to see who's going to get the leader. Down to 120 million might. 93. Holy crap, the guy was all troops. I guess he was a rally trap, but his gear wasn't quite good enough. Down to, jeez, okay, he was basically all troops. Didn't he have tier 4 at that point? Because 74 million, 64. Yeah, I don't even think he has tier 4. Oh, okay, that could be it, because holy crap. Because I think 64 million is too low to actually have tier 4 research finished, because I think tier 4 research completely is around 70 million might. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, so Jesus, 115 million might on that one. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay, that was a big rally loss there. Crazy, crazy. Wow, that goes down 64. So he must have been like all tier 2, maybe some tier 3. So yeah, that doesn't usually work very well for a rally trap. You need the tier 4 in there for the damage to cap them. But yeah, if you don't, that happens. Because yeah, wow, he lost a lot of troops, 64. So he was almost like 200 million might in just troops at that point. So yeah, he probably lost 190 million might in troops on that. The next rally is Scare coming in here. I'm gonna be rallying. Is it that guy there? I believe so. 6MOR Startic. He's 300 million might, so it's a little larger. We'll see if he actually has any troops. Here comes Weregear's rally coming in, burning him and releasing. Yes, he did have troops. He dropped 80 million might or 79 million might. That's not very good. Not great gear. I mean, it's not bad gear, but it's not great gear either. That's an infantry set, I guess. 124 million might, 7 million casualties. Oh my god, that's crazy. 7 million casualties in that rally gone. Woo! Yeah, so JoJo is now actually rallying someone else. They're actually just rallying everyone at this point. I have more clips after this. I'm not going to put them all in this video because it would have been a really long video. I'll probably make 2 videos out of this. But the other clips I'll put in another video. I've got actually a couple videos coming out. I'm also going away, so I will have some videos coming out, but I won't actually be here, unfortunately, for the videos. But yeah. But yeah, you'll see those coming out over the next week or so. We'll have them made and uploaded, and then I'll just put them on a timer to actually upload them. So I won't be here, but you'll get to see the rally or the videos as it comes. I've remade like 2 or 3 today, so this is gonna be the first one you're gonna see, and I'm still actually here at this time. But the other ones I won't be here for those ones. Here we go. JoJo is now gonna be rallying the KNQ, the Only Jesus. Yeah, so here comes JoJo's rally. We'll see what he is. He's 207 million might. A lot of these guys we actually don't have scouts, so they might actually be empty, a lot of them. But we'll see if this one was empty or not. 207 million might. A lot of times they will actually set another rally on someone else who's not even there while this rally is going on, depending on how it goes. 206 million, as you can see, he only dropped a little bit of might. It's probably just some traps and stuff. But we'll go over to the other rally again. Weregear is doing a second rally on our Startic. Did he port, I guess? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he actually tried to take the previous rally and just totally whiffed it there. We'll see if he can actually if he's actually going to take this or not. Are they going to speed it up? Yep, they are going to speed it up. So is he in Fury? Maybe that's why. And boom, that instantly hit. He didn't even have time to shield. So I think that's a 140 million. He was at 300 million might, so he's down to 140 million. He did not get that shield up in time. He should have shielded. You got to watch that if you're actually getting rallied by these big guilds, because if they hit enough of those speed ups, it like glitches out of the game and just instantly hits you. So anytime that happens, if I'm getting rallied, a lot of times I'll shield like at 1 second before the rally, because that thing can hit you instantly. You won't even have time to shield if you're your finger's slow or your connection's not very good. Guess what? You're gonna get zeroed. You're gonna get zeroed just like that guy did. Yeah, 6.4 million, another 6.4 million from the 7.1. So that guy lost like 13 million troops and 2 rallies from Weregear there. So you got really watch that if you are a trap. That will happen to you as well. If you might think, oh, well, the guy, it's an hour away, but all of a sudden, bam, it hits you within like 1 second, just insta hits you. You won't even see the timer go down. It'll be like an hour, 0 seconds, and it's hit you. It's just like teleports and hits you. So really watch out for those kind of things. And like I said, I have more of these videos coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.